up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. I am excited to see you guys back here with me. Today's video is going to be extra special, so just wait for it. Last week we did talk about overthinking and overplanning, and basically how action is the cure to overthinking and overplanning, because if you're in your mind 24/7 and you're constantly planning but not doing anything about it, taking action towards your plan and executing your plan is definitely going to help you out in the long run. You're going to be engaged in it, and then you're going to be able to choose if that's something that you actually want to if you actually want to do something with your life when it comes to that, or if you at least tried it and you don't like to do it anymore, you don't want to do it anymore, then that way you don't have any regret. So action is definitely the be all to that problem. Right now, I do want to talk to you guys about forgiving yourselves. This channel, if you are new here, my name is Jin3ly. Again, welcome. And here we talk about mental health, self-care, self-love, anything that has to do with self-development, anything that has to, do with you becoming a better person and improving yourself as a better person. I am going to work, so you see my attire. I am going to be going off and on when it comes to, I'm on my phone right now. I was on my camera. I tried recording it 3 times. It didn't work, but I have to do this video because if not, I'm not going to do it, and I need to keep myself accountable. So I apologize if one is better than the other when it comes to video quality, but I am trying to do the best that I can to just even put out content. I will have, I might be in the house or I might be in my car sometimes, and they both work for me. So as long as that works and I'm putting out the content and providing you guys with value, that's all that matters to me, and I am super excited about that. So today I want to talk to you guys about forgiving yourself. We tend to waste so much time into forgiving other people for things that they have done to us, or for things that has happened in the past and things like that. So we choose to forgive them because we want to feel good for ourselves and we want to be able to let that grudge go. But have you actually sat down with yourself and have you forgiven yourself for everything that you have done, all the bad things that you have done, all the stupid things that you have done, maybe mistakes that you have made and created? Because trust me, I've done a lot of them. You're young and you're stupid and you don't know, and sometimes you do know but you still do it anyways, and that's okay. That's life, as long as you know how to get up from it and actually continue with your life and forgive and let go. So I remember reading this article and I was in a really dark place. I was literally at my house and I was like, okay, let me go ahead and try this. And I told myself, I think I actually tried this with one of my exes. And it was pretty cool. So we sat down and we saw this article, and it basically stated, if you want to go ahead and forgive yourself for this is the prompt, and this is all you have to do. So I literally sat there, and when I tell you, I wrote down 3 pages back to back of everything I forgive myself for. I didn't know that I needed to forgive myself for that many things. I didn't know that I was disappointed in myself, had that grudge within myself, had those fears and self-doubt within myself, until I actually sat down and forgave myself for the things that I have done in the past, and forgave myself for not doing the things that I needed to be doing. And that really was an eye-opener for me. So that's why I wanted to bring it to you guys, so that way you guys can try it out as well. But literally, I sat there and I was in tears. I was crying for about like an hour, and it felt horrible at first, but after you let go of everything and you have that really ugly cry, that like whatever that was, yeah, you feel good afterwards. A really good cry comes with feeling good afterwards. Excuse me, it's really hot. But yeah, so is there anything that you are holding on to that you didn't know? Are you are there things that you have to forgive yourself for in order for you to move on from things? Like, for example, I sat there and the prompt was, I forgive myself for, and I would sit there and I literally said, I forgive myself for letting myself down. I forgive myself for not being the best that I can be. I forgive myself for making the stupid mistakes that I've made before. I forgive myself for holding myself back for the past something years. I forgive myself for not accomplishing everything that I needed to accomplish by the time that I said that I was going to do it. You know, like everything like that. I apologize for literally everything that I felt like I needed to apologize for myself for. I did it, and it felt so good afterwards. I learned so much about myself after that. I've learned that I've had actually a few fears, and I had a lot of self-doubt within myself because of those things that I was holding back. um, and I really do plead you guys to do the same, and you would understand maybe yourself on a deeper level. Everything is about being yourself and your most authentic self on a deeper level, but you do have to go deeper. You do have to feel those raw, ugly emotions that nobody wants to feel. Those are things that you have to do in order for you to know yourself better, to discover who you really are as a person, what your character is, you know. So I did go ahead and create a prompt for you guys. I have 3 things written down so that way I do not forget. If you want to try this little exercise out, I will leave a worksheet down below so that way you guys could actually do it as well. So if you want to go ahead and do this, you do have to go into a quiet room. Excuse me. Excuse me. You see, I apologize. This is me. You guys have to take it or leave it. So literally, go into a quiet room or a quiet space. Make sure that you have at least 30 minutes to yourself. I do really suggest that you have a lot more time for yourself. So if you have to wake up a few hours early to do this, or even if everybody goes to sleep at night and you go into maybe the living room or even the kitchen and you do this for yourself, that would be definitely awesome. That would be ideal. But what you're going to do is take a piece of paper. It could be a piece of paper like this. It could be a white piece of paper. It could be a really large piece of paper. Whatever you feel like. I suggest you have a few of them, especially if you feel like it's going to be a long time. And literally the prompt is, I forgive myself for. And write that. Keep writing everything that you feel in your heart. Every single thing that you feel in your heart that you need to forgive yourself for, write it down. Do not stop until every single last piece of information that you have coming from your heart is poured onto that piece of paper. Do not stop. Keep going. The tears are going to come. The emotions are going to come. The frustration, everything that you had pent up is going to come out. Okay, so step number 2 is that I need you to, after you finish all of that, I need you to feel every single emotion that you're feeling. Every single one. The sadness, the disappointment, the ugliness, the everything, every bad negative emotion that you had pent up for yourself. I need you to feel everything, even if it's a really ugly cry, because I was crying really ugly that day. I need you to do that, okay? And then the third point basically is that I need you guys to be able to sit down and actually write what it is that you want for your life and what you can do better. Like, what boundaries and rules do you need to set for yourself so that way you don't feel like, or you don't make those mistakes anymore, or you actually create a better life for yourself, or you actually put yourself on track again. I need you to write these things down, because if you do not write these things down, it's not going to work. So you need to forgive yourself. You need to feel all the emotions, and on top of that, you need to know why it is that you want to be at a certain place, where you want to be in life, and what is it that you want to do to better yourself. What goals, ambitions, what habits are you willing to learn in order for you to actually be better for yourself? So yes, this is literally all that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I just wanted to list down all the points. I don't know if my camera is going to go off. I hope that it does not. But yeah, just go ahead and do that. Feel everything, and please let me know in the comments below, how did you feel? How did you feel afterwards? Do you still feel bad? Do you still need help? If you need help, I'm more than happy and willing to help you out through the process. Again, I'll probably have a worksheet down here for you guys so that way you guys can fill it out. Maybe with some extra space if you guys want to use that instead. If you have a printer at home. So, and if you don't, it's perfectly fine. Grab any sheet of paper, and I promise you'll be able to do this on your own, because we are our worst enemies, our own worst enemies. And if you do not come to terms with the fact that you need to forgive yourself for the things that you have done in your life, that cycles, the same cycles are going to repeat over and over again, and we don't want that. We want to break generational curses. Okay, we're here to build wealth and break generational curses. I actually never said build wealth in like out loud. I never said I want to build generational wealth, because generational wealth is usually with family. Like whenever you build generational wealth with family, I believe that's pretty much how that goes. But yes, I am truly, truly excited for you guys. This was not an easy task for me to do on my own. I hope it is easier for you than it was for me. Again, I'm always here if you guys need help. I try to make this video as to the point as possible, because whenever I watch other YouTube videos, that's what I like, is when people literally go to the point of what it actually is that they're talking about, instead of wasting time talking about other stuff. Yes, I do get sidetracked. Yes, I did tell you guys about my car, blah blah blah, this and that, but I hope that I provided you guys with that much value. I will have a blog describing everything for you guys, things that you can do, or these steps that I just literally told you, if you guys need to go ahead and read it, or you didn't have time to complete this video. And whenever you do that, just let me know. Hit me up, tell me how you felt, and we'll go from there. I love you guys so much. Again, this is a channel to be, it's an open space, an open loving space for people who want to improve in their lives, who want to go deeper within themselves, be their most authentic selves, just improve everything that has to do with their being. I love you guys. My name is Jin3ly, and I will see you guys later.